Let's keep going. What is this? Level 64. All right. Here we go. Oh, you guys don't see this too. Oh shit, that's fucking amazing. You don't see how I'm mounting. Ah, there's Yukiri. Ah, Filmina, I am glad to see that you too put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. Covert. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Filmina as our leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? Not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Yes, please. Then, without further ado, let us begin. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, da, dee, dee, da, da. Honami? Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see, my mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangxia ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Oh, I forgot to change my thing, right? Let's see, edit stream info. Stormblood, MSQ, enough said. Final Fantasy 14 online, boom. Oh, what? Was that the end of the chat? Oh, that's the last thing she said. What are you selling? I have a few Koban stashed away if you will accept them. What is wrong? Why do you hesitate? You're a merchant, are you not? Yeah. Who can merchant? Yeah. Merchant, baby. This is what I am. Now suspicious here. I am just a merchant, baby. Chigusa. You? A merchant? Forgive me my skepticism. But you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. Whoa. Not that common, okay? Your best impression of Hankook. Your best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. I don't know if I said Hancock, because that's what I chose before. She's like, yeah, you look like a slimy salsa or something. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send the soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Masatsuchi! Oh, it's this guy. A traveling merchant. With meat, perchance? Bah. Fair not to know when I have so little coin. Yo, can we be wolf people at some point? Like, why not, kind of thing? We can be cat people, why can't we be wolf people? I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yangxia, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Yeah. Masatsuchi, yeah. Singer. Oh. But like after playing Vampire V Rising, It's so weird how fast the camera turns. Yo, where's the last fucking... The hell? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Miyama. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no mind to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yaxia that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Stuff. So you're telling me life is shit. Now if we bring, what's his name here? Fendaniel, and ask him, yo, and he asks you, he's like, yo, what is your purpose for living? Bring Medion here. And she asks you? Man, that'll be another mass suicide. Filmina, what have you learned? Lisa and I encounter much of the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing impure rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Filmina, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given into despair. Surely. Wait, to the south? Hey. Hey. Got to jump. Azami. Oh, it's the baby sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. And I seem like you were just standing there, to be honest. Meow, 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 meow. What am I doing out here? Looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? A rhino beetle. It's kind of a big beetle. I know there's this thing in Japan where kids just like go around catching beetles. But like, why? Like they sell them or collect them or something. It's so weird. I'm trying to mount like I do in V Rising. It's so fucking weird. This is why I can't play other games, man. I just lose my key and controls completely. Oh, too far away now. Only the other ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. There you go. Your mother is very picky for somebody who's very not resourceful. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you have saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. Oh yeah, her mom is dead. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Yeah, forgot. Yeah, her parents are dead. She's the sister and there are no parents. No, bad beetle. Oh my god, no, are you kidding me? This puntaje. Tajes. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, we're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Yeah, sure. Azami! Azami! Are you there? Azami! What in the? Should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Yeah, just go. I'll beat the shit out of him if he says anything. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. So she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cayenne. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. Fuck man, that sucks. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserve to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return, and then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us, no one can, and this is all we have got, so please don't take it from us. God damn, man. It's rough. That's like some massive human subjugation. All you need, subjugate them mentally, and like you don't have to be there physically anymore. All the mentally hostage. Yeah. You are come at a good time, Filmina. We but recently complete our inquiries. What of yours? Yeah, you know, save the kid. Heard her brother speak. I I was not aware of these events. The boy, Isse, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down. And no, that's not what you should do. Forgive me. That outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Yeah, could Lord Hien have foreseen this? Our people's spirits would be broken so. Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. The girl is troubled by what she has seen. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Alright, I'll run through the middle of the town to find a place to hide. Hello, hello people, I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. I'm hiding. We're over here, guys.
Imperials.
I love that. Oh, that's Asahi's unit, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like Asahi's unit.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
Pack of slack-jawed. Interesting. Okay. Line it is. A line you ask for, a line you get. Why not?
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well.
Yes.
While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy
Charitable
and her
mission.
personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered.
Charitable mission to Isari village.
As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well.
Yeah. Yeah, safety and prosperity.
There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line.
He's going to the mines, guys.
Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks. Cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Pieces of shit. Why is the wolf guy walking so far in the back?
What might happen to those people? We have to help them.
No, Lise, now it's
And
not
we
the
shall,
time.
but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
You're not
Soon
fighting.
enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
Impatient brat. More of a brat than Alice.
I know that. I do. It's just when I saw them rounding those people up. Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
She's a bit passionate. Again, understandable, man. She has like a strong personal vendetta. She's young, impulsive. I mean, I don't know why people hated on Lise during Stormblood. Like, she's completely within her like character bounds, I feel like. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Filmina, we must hurry. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Yeah, so let's fuck them all. Here, it is a shinobi's tool, for when a more discreet approach is required, use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that includes a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I am sure it will come natural to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Let's go shoot some scum. Empire scum. Time to get shot. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. On the hill. Whoop. Pew. Sleep time. Price didn't fall over. Hold on, my friend. Now give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. I never knew that they actually say stuff like give me the map or shit. Like, I really skipped a lot of text without even realizing how much text I've skipped. Ugh. You looking for me? Gonna find me. Ooh. Into the water you go. Nah, I'm like. Ooh. In your butthole. As Imperial soldier crumpled to the ground asleep, you put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Yeehaw, cowboy! Well, let's go! Oh, they also disappeared. Not only did they go to sleep, they also ain't here no more. It's a passage, I guess. Yeah. Makai Samurai! To get to that level 25 rank. What I want to check. God damn it, I want to check. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is substantially less. 3,000 versus 7,500. Excellent work, Femina. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Luminis. Once it was the base of operations for the Guardian occupation until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Now that I think about it, isn't Yatsuyu's problems because of the Empire? She can't be older than 25, right? And it's like, maybe she is actually, I don't know. If she is, then yeah, maybe. Come on, man. Uh-oh. What was that? It fucked. If she's older than 25, then okay, maybe. That's when the Emperor came and like kind of like rescued her. Maybe that's where her lies. I don't know. Sisters slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Well, we'll hear it from her. I don't know if she was prostituted after or before the Empire came. Fine work, Filmina. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Oh, we caught up to them with this whole roundabout way. Sir, the on from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention, shortly you all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? We are farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'll take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. 35, let's go. 29. Shit, bro. Take the 35s, of course. I don't need to see my anything sold so far. Your gear is in her element. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. For a mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? This is good. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon awake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them, as I did these ones, is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of our uniform. They shall not protest. Appears to be more or less your size. Yeah, more or less. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of the uniform. All due care and consideration, huh? You have chosen one to your liking then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I am sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villages a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Oh, that has mini cat ears on the top. Is it time already? Now that I'm complaining? Mine, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Changing of the guy, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Piece of shit, fucking asshole. And you should fucking be able to relate. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. Let's go. You.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
They're so scared they won't even flee.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true.
Yep.
Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
Fuck, man. Can you imagine being in her shoes? Or in their shoes? It's fucked.
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I'm a grateful piece of shit. And beating up hard, huh?
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How
Never
we can
surrender your
lift our
dignity.
heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us. Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Hello? Click.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Bro, you're very well fed, by the way.
Why would you...
Mm-hmm.
Два вопроса.
Без разницы.
Без разницы. Разницы с моего. Завтра я буду ехать.
Тебе просто $50 дать на Фотошаба и все. Фотошаба.
А на Джулай?
Что нужно давал? Как хочешь, без разницы.
Окей. Переведи.
Окей. Yeah, 3 dots. That's all you can say about that situation. Apologies, Filmina. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts, they still. I guess it is an actual sentence, heart of hearts. Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall the recent events, so they will suspect that they fell asleep at their post and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Oh. See that shit get stuck mid-air on one wheel? One wheeler Andy? Oh shit, hello. Few more years. Boy. Mother, is that you? No, I'm not Heidelin, baby. I'm your father. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I'm placing them at random locations. Got it. I want to go home. How Kwan. Oh shit, I don't think I did. Did I do the allied raids this week? Wonder. No! Whatever. Probably after I finish this story, I'll probably do Guild Wars 2 story. So no real rush to get the other high up.
Forgive me for making you search.
Yeah, need to. You're right on the map.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea. To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Yeah, yeah.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits.
Oh, I wish, man. Imagine like training like that, like 8 hours a day, just fucking working out. You're gonna be a beast.
After a time,
Or die trying.
my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kyan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea.
Oh, man. Lake. It's more of a lake.
Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
No. How would I know? I wasn't there.
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Say nothing. There's nothing to say.
Forgive me. We shinobi are taught to discharge our duties without hesitation or doubt. Come what may, I shall not falter.
Where's... I get you, sister. Totally understand. All good. Oh.
An Imperial airship.
So
It is
fight
bound for
Xenos.
Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
All right. Oh, right. That is correct. Not even close. Not even far, really. Kinda, Come, come, we must tell the others of this airship, or hear what they know of it. I think they know of it. Oh, no, that's a shinobi outfit right there. Jumper!
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
Physically.
We freed them, along with many others.
I can't even say they're alright.
Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Uh-oh! Best friend is here.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
Alone, by the way. One-handed.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
Good thing Alphina's here.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Anything can kill my best friend so easily.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Dreams?
Yukiri, wait!
What now?
That's cool. It's pretty cool. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her cause. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray that she realize this soon. Trying to remember what I want to do when the cinematic was over, but I can't for the life of me remember. Did I want to pee or did I want to do something else? Well, I gotta pee, so I might as well get to it. I'll be right back. Yes, I went to pee, but I have these like pre-made sandwiches in my fridge, and I just like every time I pass by it, I'm like, damn, I could use a sandwich in my life right now. Did Gossetsu send you to stop me? Oh. Then you came of your own free will. Should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. We have spies in the castle now? Jeez. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Domo any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates at this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstance. I will kill him, Filmina. I will. Not alone. I know the odds. I know what he is capable of, and that is that in an open confrontation I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, al amigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Of course. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the crown prince. Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. And they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. Have to. Holy shit, that's far. She for real? But the pathing, Yuri, just went all out. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Dennis's itinerary is as follows. You'll depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Music puts me to sleep. I need to like make a playlist of like the night themes, like for my sleeping or something. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ish. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. And no shit. All that remains to wait. I trust that you're ready. Ah, shit. I actually thought it was just a cinematic, but apparently it's a whole second fight with this guy, huh? This is the end of the level 64 quests, I believe. Oh shit, we climbed the roof? Nice, good job us. Quite the jump. Quite the climb. Why did I do that? Oh, jumping puzzle around here.
He comes.
Oh, is he now? Small entourage, huh? Oh, that bitch is here too.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. Ah, but as his radiance wishes...
Don't worry, I'm here, buddy.
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Stop wasting his time.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Oh, my best friend!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Man, some bullshit.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
Oh, she got an LB3 going, huh? Look at this puntaje. So empty. Where's your HP, bro? There he goes again with his bullshit. Hold on, BC, you've earned the right to look on the Ameno Habakiri.
Let us put you to a proof.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Yes. Run, beast, run.
I didn't see that.
Yes. Give me something to remember.
He sees. What does he see though?
Ah, I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
One way of putting it, yeah.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live! You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you Imperial dog!
The Imperial Lion, actually, but yeah.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are!
I mean, yeah.
I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt.
Yeah.
So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Fact.
Death is death, regardless of the reason.
True.
Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
A rage bait heal.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri!
But she has smoke bombs now?
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
She just walks away.
My lord?
But he's happy. Glad I can make best friend happy. But no lease. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Yeah. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alfie now. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugir's plan and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Nice. Yeah, that's the end of 64. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we have taken back our homeland. Oh shit. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I can manage on my own. Is not that will not heal with time. Right, everyone ready? How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us, the shinobi too. Oh, you Giri.
How are you feeling, my lady? Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Yeah.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Oh, thanks, Alize.
In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
I mean...
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Bro, I could have easily beaten him if it wasn't scaled down, okay? Like, let's be real here for a second. That's some bullshit.
And there they are!
Oh my god, Lise.
12 be praised.
When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
Yeah, I mean, pretty close.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what.
Yeah, it would just make things worse.
I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Probably. It was a rescue mission, not a suicide mission.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a meal.
That's one way of putting it. What, me?
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Well, or so you think. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Filmina. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Fordola? Fordola? Like her, he was born and raised in Imperial Province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Fair enough. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlian or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no lens people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hian intrigues us, Philomena, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our... We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Philomena? Yeah, of course, why not? Let's meet this handsome man. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will remain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Bleh. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. What's up, Issei? Here, take this for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. What do you mean? Maybe stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Sushi. Nice. We got sushi, brother. Cinematic. Meanwhile, the keep of Doma Castle. Oh, this is where she's gonna get beat up. About to get smacked in the face.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Hell yeah, brother. I got you, my friend. Expect more. Gonna have a hell of a ride.
His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Really weird pants though. It makes his butt look fucking massive.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Yeah, what's up? You reinstalled League? I'm sorry to hear that.
You mean I can finally go after her?
I'm really sorry to hear that. Yo, Diablo Immortal's coming out.
I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Fucking idiot. In the fringes of Girabania. Ah. The Omega stuff.
This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Okay, I'm not gonna start the level 65 quest yet. I'll do that next time. That's that for Final Fantasy.